Thank you, fellow babies, for joining us on today's Pachter Factor on SIFTD.net. For our Patreon patrons, thank you so much. For our Amazon Prime members who have taken the effort to link their Twitch accounts, thank you so much. And for all the rest of you cheapskates, follow me on Twitter at Michael Pachter. From SIFTD, from @JLyn. I recently signed up for Nintendo's online service so my kids can play Mario Kart. Sure, my kids. With their cousins. I'm predominantly a PC player, so I've been playing online for free since the first StarCraft. Why does online play on consoles cost money, but it's free on PC? Wow, what a good question. Okay, so there is this thing called the World Wide Interweb, and that World Wide Interweb is an agreement among all the different participants to just make the internet open and free. And so PC is linked through the internet. And game consoles had to build their own proprietary networks. And the reason for that was that they didn't want a PC gamer to get into their network and steal their code. So they had to keep everything proprietary. And so when you play online multiplayer console games, you're playing with other console owners. Now that changed recently. We had cross-platform play, so you're able to play with PlayStation and Xbox owners. But it used to be, and I mean until Fortnite 2 or 3 years ago, everything was closed network proprietary. And so Microsoft had to build up their own network, and Sony had to build up their own network, and that cost money. Of course, they priced it way above cost. So $5 a month, and probably cost them 10 cents or per user, it's nothing. But they got the money, and then they got addicted to it. They're charging you for something that costs them very little, and they love that revenue stream. So Microsoft and Sony each feel a little guilty about that, and that's why you have games of gold and PlayStation Plus free games, and you get 2 free games a month, I think, on each service. So they try to keep you happy by giving you something for free, and there's other stuff that you get. There's other perks, but the bottom line is it's pure profit for them, and they do it because they can. And so the open question is, what happens when we get streaming multiplayer? Does Amazon charge you? Will Google charge you when people finally do start using their services? I think they will. And I think, again, Amazon, because it's streaming, is going to be a proprietary network. You're going to have to stream from their servers. They're going to charge you. I frankly think they're going to charge you, and they're going to pay the publishers a piece of it in order to give the publisher an incentive to put their games on the Amazon service. So if Call of Duty, let's just say, is 25% of all streaming on Amazon, and Amazon charges $3 a month, I think Activision is going to say, pay us 75 cents, 25% of $3. And if Amazon does, and you get as many players playing on Amazon as you do elsewhere, suddenly there's 30 million people playing every month. Amazon's like, okay, we're making 22 million a month from this. Where do we sign up for more? That's the kind of stuff I think is going to happen. Does that mean that it's going to cost you money on PC? Never. The internet's not changing. No. Frankly, you are paying because you have to pay your ISP, and the longer you're online, the more it costs you effectively. But you're also on the internet on your Xbox and your PlayStation, so your ISP is making money. But the internet itself, the access to that is free, and all the servers just exchange all that information for free. And I agree with you that it doesn't make sense that you get anything for free. So don't tell anybody, because if you give somebody a reason to charge you, they're going to try to figure out a way to do it. Bottom line is, that's why people pay more for ISP, for higher speeds, for 500 megabits instead of 200 megabits or whatever. And that's how you effectively pay. And high-end PC guys, they pay plenty. They pay $3,000 for their PCs, because they can't play on that $250 Dell. But ultimately, don't look a gift horse in the mouth. It's one of those things that's free. Nintendo's building out its proprietary network, which is why they charge. I think they charge $30 a month, $30 a year, something like that. It's not very much. So yes, they get the money because they can. Thank you for joining us on Pachter Factor. It's been a wonderful month. Everybody stay sane out there. Those of you who are still employed, please try to remember to patronize us via Patreon. Those of you who are still employed and buying stuff on Amazon, you're using it every day anyway. Link your Prime account to your Twitch account. And those of you who have no jobs, no money, and no Prime, please follow me on Twitter at Pachter Factor.